countries. You my only hope to receive international medication.
Oulanyah, swear in the name of the Almighty God that I'll be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Republic of Uganda, and that I'll preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution. So help me God. I, Jacob Lokori Oulanyah, swear in the name of the Almighty God that I'll give faithful service to this Parliament and support and uphold the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda as by law established. So help me God.
Jacob Lokori Oulanyah was born on the 23rd of March 1965 and he passed on the 20th of March 2022. He was a Ugandan agricultural economist, lawyer and politician who served as the Speaker of the 11th Parliament of Uganda since 2021 until 2022. He was elected to that position on the 24th May 2021 after defeating his tenacious rival, the then incumbent Speaker Rebecca Anitwa Kadaga. He served as the Deputy Speaker for the Ugandan Parliament from May 2011 until May 2021. Oulanyah was also the Member of Parliament representing the Umor County constituency, Umor District in Acholi sub-region in the Uganda's northern region. He attended St. Joseph's College, Layibi, Dr. Bor College, Borboro, and Kololo Senior Secondary School for his ordinary level and advanced level of education. In 1988, Jacob Oulanyah joined Makerere University, the oldest university in the East African community, where he studied agricultural economics. He graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in that subject. That same year, he entered law school, also at Makerere University, graduating in 1994 with a Bachelor of Laws degree. He served as the Speaker of the University Students' Guild during his stay at Makerere University. In 1995, he attended the Law Development Center, OLDC, where he obtained a postgraduate diploma in legal practice. Oulanyah was the National Speaker of Parliament sitting in the Appointment Committee. The committee reviews all cabinet appointments by the President and may approve or reject an appointment. The Deputy Speaker is the Vice Chairperson of that committee. Jacob Oulanyah is a playful, fun-loving man who loves traditional dances, not of only Acholi origin, but also from other cultures. The greatest dance, or the best dance of Jacob Oulanyah, is the Bagwere dance, which is royal to the Acholi chiefdom.
Mr. Moderator, Your Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, just like many, I had never thought of any opportunity in this world that would happen to me that would have those green stones behind me. I have watched it on television. I never thought I would stand right in front of it. Even the huge logo in front of me, I've watched it on television. I'd never thought I would stand behind it. But today is the day that the Lord has chosen, and I'll celebrate in it with all of you. We have not inherited this world from our forefathers. We have borrowed it from the future generations. That has been said about our role to protect the environment and so many other things. As young people, as young leaders, that should be our focus.
At the Global UN Young Leaders Summit, he said, we have not inherited this world from our ancestors, but we have borrowed it from the future generation. So the activities like environmental protection should be our main focus if we can combat climate change. Oulanyah was also one of the people on a mission involved to negotiate about bringing peace and unity in the Palan conflict, which is happening among the people of Acholi and the Madi. The Palan conflict has seen very many Acholis lose their lives in the conflict.
No, since the
so that they can create actually a buffer zone between the Mali and Acholi.
But despite the heavy UPDF presence in the area, tribal clashes, burning of houses, looting and exhuming of bodies remain the order of the day.
Whenever they come, we just look at them, wait for that last solution. They come and bring the solution eventually, the last one. So
Deputy Speaker of Parliament Jacob Oulanyah visited Juka village ahead of President Yoweri Museveni's visit on the 26th of February. He said there should be no more pretense about the conflict.
There is no pretending about the effect of this thing. There's no pretending about it, and nobody should. It's a problem. People are not going to school and their future depends on that. And there should be intervention. But the overall thing is to find a solution to this problem, a lasting solution.
Oulanyah, however, regrets being part of the legislators who approved the controversial bill to demarcate the contested land that is now leading to bloodshed.
That debate, when they talk about Ismadi Wildlife Reserve, I was in Parliament. It was moved by the Honorable Jovina Kake as Minister of State for Tourism. I was there. But we said, well, Ismadi, fine. Let's pass it. We passed it. We didn't know exactly what the problem was on the ground. But people in the camps.
So far, 21 people died as a result of the conflict. The Acholis occupy 40 square kilometers of the disputed Apal land.
When the speaker called me this morning,
Jacob Oulanyah was one of the Ugandans who highly rejected homosexuality, and he said if it was genetical, then they would try to reconcile it. But since the scientists also say it is not genetical, it can never be accepted in Uganda.
In solidarity with you upon signing the anti-homosexuality bill.
He one time said corruption is being done by almost everyone in Uganda, and it needs a very tactical measure to uproot it away from the country.
Your Excellency, if we were to ask that same question this morning in this important meeting, let he who has not practiced corruption cast the first stone. We would be shocked how many stones would fly here. Mr. President, the pretense in this country, the showbiz in this country, everybody talks about corruption without identifying who the corrupt is. Mr. President, who is the corrupt? The corrupt is my wife. The corrupt is somebody's husband. The corrupt is somebody's sister. The corrupt is somebody's brother. The corrupt is somebody's father. The corrupt is somebody's mother. The corrupt are our grandparents. The corrupt are the society that we live in. Mr. President, we are all corrupt. And it is not going to be a fight against corruption. It's going to be our own change of attitude and stopping corruption. One writer, Ngugi wa Thiong'o, he wrote in his Petals of Blood, he's a Kenyan professor. He said, the struggle, my brother, begins with you. In other words, the struggle against corruption begins with me, begins with you. Do not wait to be anything else or anybody else to fight against corruption. It starts.
One thing that Jacob Oulanyah will be remembered for is his strict guidance in the house, where he controlled the house very well, and a lot of development that he has set back in Umoro, and the plan he had for the Acholi and the Alur at large to bring about development, promote education, of which he was educating a lot of students back at school. And despite the people from other ethnic group and the NUP political candidates not loving Jacob Oulanyah, he one time visited Bobi Wine and Honorable Zake when they were beaten by soldiers in West Nile. He warned the act of torture, and he said that that event could have been avoided by the security official.
Never should it have happened. It's really sad. It is something we need to sit back, reflect deeply upon, because this country is enough for all of us, and we all have a role to play, and we can all play our respective roles without any interference.
He was a fun-loving man, very social, a simple man, and he one time said he enjoys using motorbike going to his office in Parliament rather than using those government cars, which is heavily boycotted. Jacob Oulanyah into the Nilotic Hall of Fame. Rest in peace, legend. The legend of the farmer. Bye-bye.
I'm focused, I know exactly what I need. Let me hope I did not realize it late. But life ain't easy, food don't come on a silver platter for y'all to eat. Y'all gotta struggle day and night.